have an outdoor show without getting outside. We are up on the 5th floor of the building, this beautiful patio, and the reason why we're here is because everyone is busy these days. So one trend that has really taken off is people creating meditation gardens. So Frankie, it's not that hard to do this in your own space. You've done a fabulous job with the patio up here, but what does it take to sort of get into that Zen space where it's very calm and you're just around your plants and your greenery and you have some time to think?
Yeah, you know, here we are in the downtown core on an upper patio, and it doesn't matter whether you live in the country, you live in the United States or Canada, you can find a space. So, number one, green. So outside of meditation, just being around plant life is really vital and important. The reason for that, of course, is the studies have shown that being around plants, you'll have the release of serotonin, which is that feel good. So we can take a look at the plants that are here, and with that, some of the bird of paradise just animating as they blow around. And then the next thing that you want to do is you want to try to drown out some of the noise. And as we're downtown here, we can hear a lot of construction on the area. So this is a smaller fountain, but depending upon the noise level that you have, you're going to do some soundscaping.
Yes.
So the reason why you're doing a water fountain is twofold. Number one, it's to create that sound of water so that can drown out other sounds around you. And you could focus in on that sound of the water flowing. Sometimes it makes you go to the bathroom. The other part about that little tabletop fountain by Sheridan is that you can also focus in on just that water bubbling. The key about meditation is finding something to focus on. So by creating that, the other option that we can do is at night. It's going to be hard to see that. This is a fire bowl. So we're just going to put a little bit of a candle in there that would put a flame. We would also just focus on that flame. That's the area. A focal point is what you need to find.
Now we've had bigger water features on the show before. We do it, you know, from time to time on our Thursdays on Home Day. You will hear that water feature. Like, it really does a good job of drowning out the other sounds. And as you say, we're both meditators. We both meditate, you know, for peace and quiet and sanity and health and all those things. It is so good to have something to zone in on that will just allow you to sort of take you out of the world you're in and into a new space. And so water's a great way to do it. I love the idea of having that little tabletop fire.
Yeah,
that's really lovely.
Even a candle. Even a candle. Something as simple as a candle. In an outdoor space, just focusing in on that candle, on that, just that one little flame. Really important. Next thing I want you to do is the plant on the far there. I want you to squeeze that. I want you to squeeze it, and then I want you to smell your fingers.
Oh,
rosemary.
That's beautiful.
So rosemary stimulates the senses. Rosemary was used by Greeks. They actually used to put it around to smell because it actually stimulates the brain. So sometimes even before you get into that little bit of that Zen moment is taking that rosemary and smelling it. Another plant that's fantastic for that as well is lavender. Lavender is a calming plant, and even just having that plant around, but the blue, but even the smell, the fragrance of that lavender, a lot of the times you're not just going to smell like this. It's where you actually go in, smell your hand, breathe in nice and deeply, focus in on a focal point, drown out the sounds, get into nature, and just become at peace.
Lavender is also supposed to be good for, like, putting you down at night, right?
Sleep.
That's what it's good for sleep. So
it's calming.
Are you a morning meditator or an evening meditator?
I get up every day at about 5 to 3 in the morning. I'm an evening meditator.
Meditation.
Yeah, because in the morning I get up and I have to go. It's just go, 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 go. But sometimes I try to sneak it in any time. But usually it's afternoon or the evening. And it's really done a lot. It really, you know, in a world of digital devices, that's just finding a space, a quiet space outdoors. It can be under a tree, that swing, you know, that tire swing, sitting in a tire swing, being in a hammock. Those are things there that you can actually just look at the leaves blowing. Sometimes even just the leaf blowing can really get you into a really great space.
It's becoming more and more important to find that space. So thank you, Frank, for introducing us to this beautiful meditation garden.